All right, so this is the perfect life I've really dreamed of as a kid. Now, I really thought life was supposed to basically turn out not necessarily perfect, just like I just thought life was supposed to, turn out turn out good and stuff like that. Things will work out, which biblically speaking they are, but yeah, I just need to be calm in the storm. Anyway, so like as a kid, I already knew that my childhood father was not my biological father, okay? I already knew that, okay? So, and because of that, I really didn't really care. And besides, my childhood father took me in as his own son. Both my childhood parents, for that matter, took me in as their son solely because, they just said, well, that's something they wanted to do and stuff like that, which I was already fine there. I was already into the family, so I'm already put in the family and stuff like that, just like that. Now, back then, the reason why I feel like life was supposed to be perfect or whatever as a kid is because back then, especially during peak childhood, 2009, 2010, oh my gosh, maybe even 2011 too. We was going, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Even though it's more early childhood, but it's still, I'm counting part of it. A little bit of early childhood leaked in peak childhood. So we used to go every Sunday after church. We used to go to Old Country Buffet and Chuck E. Cheese's every single week, literally after church. It was a blast. I had so much fun. Deck Kelly, that's the Chuck E. Cheese attendant. Yeah, she was always real nice and stuff like that, giving us free tokens and everything. Tokens, the Chuck E. Cheese tokens and everything. She was always looking out for my childhood family. When I was a kid at the time, I name dropped her, but she don't work there no more. That was over like maybe 16 years ago. So yeah, I'm 24 now. So yeah, Dead Kelly. That was her. That's what we call it. I think her name was just Kelly, but we said Dead Kelly. I don't know. D Kelly. I don't know. But she was a real nice lady. Anyway, so because I had that weekly thing, that weekly activities every single week after church on Sundays, I really thought our family was booming. We was actually for a decent amount of time a nice, good family. We were having a lot of family movie nights, a lot of we used to go to McDonald's Playland a whole lot as a family. That was enough. That was enough for my family back in the day. Yeah, that was beautiful and stuff like that. And then occasionally we went to we go to restaurants and stuff like that. Even if we didn't feel like going to necessarily Chuck E. Cheese and Old Country Buffet every single week, we occasionally went to family restaurants. Like for example, Round the Clock. I think it's somewhere in Chicago, probably on like the suburbs of Chicago, like the Beverly Hills part of Chicago. So yeah, what else? And then what's another restaurant? Purple Steer. What else? There's another one in Indiana, Illinois. Ramondo or something like that. I don't know. Point being, I've been to there at my my high school graduation. Soup and stuff like that. But anyways, we was having a really good time as a family. Nice big family. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2. Hold on, I need to count. All right, 13 of us. 13 of us. That's right, 13 person family. My childhood family. We at one point was a really good family. So I really thought that's how life is supposed to be. That's how life will be, or should be, or should plan out for the most part. And then don't get me started on top of that on TV, all this big old families on TV and stuff like that, which also made me thought, specifically Disney junk, thought that that's how life is going to be. Nuclear family and all that stuff. I really thought all that was supposed to be happening, but it didn't. Okay. So let me just. I'm not here to complain. I'm just trying to tell you what I think, how I thought life was supposed to plan out. So now around I would say, even though my childhood family was not my biological family, I was already fully accepted in that. So I'm overthinking as a kid. Eventually, I'm gonna meet some girl in school. Who just happened to be Latina, since that was the girls in my school, in my class, in that school, whatever at the time, in Chicago. I meet some girl. We date. This is me probably like 3rd grade, something like that. I meet some girl. Do I like any girls in 3rd grade? I don't recall. Not even 4th grade either. But yeah. Well, I meet some girl in school. We date and stuff like that. I don't know if I was gonna ask her or not. I don't know how. Well, maybe I thought that we eventually we see each other as attractive or whatever, and then thinking that we eventually gonna express the feelings with each other, and the next we're boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff like that. And then I was imagining her coming over to my house as a kid, cuddling in the bed and stuff like that. 3rd grade, okay, this is 3rd grade me, okay. Nah, I wasn't thinking about no sex, nothing like that. So yeah, we cuddling in the bed and stuff like that. We going on little dates or whatever. We over here. I guess as we grew up and over the years, I'm expecting, bringing her over to my family's place. Bringing her to, make Chuck E. Cheese and Old Country Buffet with us in church and stuff like that. She danced in church with me and everything. With, participate. Oh my gosh, this mosquito bite got bigger. This got bigger. This mosquito bite right here. It make no sense. I shouldn't have stayed there, and it's getting bigger. I'm scratching it. This is a new mosquito bite, and it's just started. Anyway, so I imagine her coming to church with us and everything, dancing, serving in our church as well. I'm kind of imagining her dancing, praise dancing and stuff like that. Her being a part of the praise dance team or whatever. Both my parents like her. Both her parents like me. And then I'm going over to her place and stuff like that. Play games and stuff like that. Kissing, making out in the bed. Not no sexual junk, but a lot of kissing and stuff like that. Her parents trust me and stuff like that. Like I said, she come to our church and stuff like that. That's how I thought, around 3rd grade, how it would play out. And then eventually we go to high school together and stuff like that. We're still dating and stuff like that. And then I know I say and stuff like that a lot, I know. So then, we're in high school, we're dating and stuff like that. I don't imagine us having any relationship problems. Nuh-uh. We're loyal to each other, and that alone, whatever. We both are physically attracted to each other. This is what I'm envisioning. Me 3rd grade, me envisioning for the future. High school, we're still dating. And stuff like that. We do not. Now we're in high school. We still, we're still not thinking about any sex or whatever. I guess around like senior year and stuff like that. We obviously go to prom together and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, we're each other prom's date and stuff like that. We hang out during luncheon, fully paid for. I'm over here paying for everything. I have a job and stuff like that in high school. I don't know, McDonald's or something like. I have a McDonald's job or whatever. Somehow I was able to get a car. I started driving at 16. How? Because my parents teach me. I'm thinking my childhood parents would be teaching me and stuff like that. I'm imagining life going really well. My childhood parents, my entire family, not bullying me for liking Sonic and stuff like that. What else? I think these things are itchy. I need to stop biting me. I'm just imagining a life. So once I'm imagining her looking all nice in her little prom dress or whatever, and I have my nice little suit or whatever. We picking each other up. I'm picking her up for prom, stuff like that, from her father's house and stuff like that. Her father approves of me for after all these years and stuff like that. It was just a lot. Then eventually we get married. I propose I proposed like around college. Yep, college is in the picture. I was planning on going to college. We both go to college. We're still dating and stuff like that. At this time, do we still lose our virginity? Our virginities? No, we don't, not yet. So next thing you know, we both going to college or whatever. I guess I have like I don't know, master's degree or at least bachelor's degree. I don't know, whatever it is. Well, we have some degree or whatever. We both have some degree or whatever. And then eventually we once we have our things, we both have our nice good jobs or whatever. Nice good jobs. I don't know what kind of job I'll be having. I'm imagining myself. This stupid bee. Hey, that bee chased me. That bee sat up there and chased me. That bee sat up there and chased me. That ain't stupid old bee. If I get stung by a bee, I don't know. If it's gonna sting me, at least sting me somewhere where it ain't gonna hurt as much. I don't know. Now I'm paranoid and everything. So anyways, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, so eventually, we both have a nice, good jobs. What kind of jobs I have, I don't know. Like, this is third grade me thinking this, so I don't really know. No, I'm working at a grocery store. That's where I'm at. I'm working at a grocery store, pushing carts and everything. Eventually, I'm a store manager. I mean, a store manager. I didn't think what work I'll be doing, just telling people what to do. Telling people, I guess, the front end and stuff like that. I don't know. I imagine myself as a front end man, as a store manager and stuff like that. Telling people what to do and stuff like that, leading people as well, not just telling people what to do. And like, I'm imagining, how do I physically look like? This is third grade me, so technically I can't have a physical idea. Every single time cars pass by, they be always looking at me and stuff like that. I'm the main character here. Anyway, so even though I'm whatever. Anyway, so I'm a store manager and stuff like that. I'm imagining myself being a store manager, occasionally going to corporate level. I think I'm going to corporate level and stuff like that. And then eventually, what kind of job she has, I don't really thought what kind of job she would really have, because I didn't really care if she had a job or not at third grade or whatever, or at least fourth grade or whatever. I'm thinking she probably has like a bakery or like a florist business or whatever. That's her job or business or whatever. No, job. I'm thinking she has like a florist. She's a florist or something like that, or or some kind of bakery business, or whatever, job or whatever. I don't know. I'm kind of imagining her being like the manager of her flower shop or whatever, or bakery shop or whatever. That's what I'm imagining. And then eventually, once eventually I have a perfect setting. I propose to her. I don't recall thinking where I plan on proposing her, but I'm gonna say 16-year-old me was planning to propose to her in the church or whatever, in front of everybody or whatever. So I guess I can just skip up to me being 16 years old, being a teenager. I'm imagining I'm proposing to her in the church. She gets all happy and everything, emotional and stuff like that. Like, hey, would you marry me? And stuff like that. I buy some nice fancy ring. I don't know, but some nice diamond ring or whatever. And then, what else? And then she says yes, obviously, since we knew each other this long. I'm kind of imagining her parents liking it too. They're witnessing me, since her parents are coming to my church as well. Her parents and my parents, they witnessed the whole entire thing. And then, she says yes and stuff like that, because she generally wants to. And she's staying pretty and stuff like that, and I'm staying handsome to her and stuff like that. Then, she says yes, we get married, we planning the wedding and stuff like that. We're planning the wedding. Next thing you know, Ray's getting married. Now they telling everyone in the family and stuff like that. And I'm happy, and I'm generally not necessarily embarrassed, not feeling any kind of pressure by family, no family peer pressure, or not even no friend peer pressure. I'm telling all my friends and stuff like that, hey, I'm getting married. Oh, remarkable. We definitely love to go. I'm inviting everyone in my family. My biological family, I don't have them in mind. I don't have my biological family in mind as because at the time I didn't really think of the existence of my biological family at the time. It was more childhood family, because since they're the ones who influenced my life. So anyways, around wedding, her father's walking her down the aisle and stuff like that. You know, he's real emotional. Her parents are real emotional and stuff like that. My parents, I don't really see my parents being real emotional and stuff like that. I don't really see them like that. Around like third grade me or something like that. I don't really see that. But why is this car? Do not stop here. This car is about to stop. No, this is an elderly driver driving slow. All right. The wedding, it's wedding day and stuff like that. I'm aged like, I don't know, like 21 or 8. No, I'll say like 21. I'm age 21 getting married, by the way. I'm age 21. I'm finally married and stuff like that. We had a nice wedding reception. We have a nice little party or whatever. Music that we plan on dancing, the music, I don't really have that in mind per se. I don't really have that in mind at third grade. I don't have specific music in mind. But the music, the only thing I can think of is the common wedding music, like, I don't know, like celebrate song, celebrate good time. Come on, that song. What else? I don't know. Some other cliche songs that's commonly played at weddings. I don't know, and at events and stuff like that. That's the only thing I think of. What I was probably thinking back in the day, and then eventually, obviously the wedding's held at a church, and black churchy dancing and stuff like that. Eventually, you know, we start, you know, shouting praising God and stuff like that. You know, dancing and stuff like that. I have my little dance or whatever, church dance or whatever. You know, sliding and stuff like that. You know how black churches operate. You know, commonly operate and stuff like that. So I'm over here, you know, I'm dancing before the Lord with all my might. Sometimes I want to be a motorcycle person, you know. I have a high school homie who is a motorcycle person. So yeah. Probably him and I can ride some bikes together. I don't know. That'd be cool. And we can participate in some bike squads or something like that. That'd be cool. Anyway, so yeah, everyone, all of my family, all of my childhood family, my grandparents, who is alive, by the way. Both my grandparents are alive. The only person who's currently not alive anymore, who's passed, is my grandfather. F in the chats for him. He was a wonderful man. I really wish he was able to teach me trains before he died, but he got sick, so there's that. So yeah. Anyway, so everybody fully accepts me. Everybody loves me and stuff like that. Me and my wife and stuff like that. And now we eventually, you know, in the wedding, we start praising God with the dance and stuff like that. We letting loose and stuff like that. I have my nice little dance. She have her nice little dance. Eventually, my childhood pastor, he come around. He impart us and stuff like that. And next, you know, then we fall slain in the spirit and stuff like that. Both me and my wife or whatever. I think I'm imagining my childhood pastor or my childhood father marrying us or something like that. That's how I guess I thought of it or whatever. So yeah, we both getting slain in the spirit and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess we see some nice good vision with God and stuff like that. And eventually we get back up. It's like that. Help the groom, help the bride up and stuff like that. I don't know. Have some nice little wedding with all of my family and friends. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. No, there's no judgment. Everybody loves each other. Such a beautiful time, beautiful food, soul food. That's for sure. That's for sure in there. Because back then I identified more as black back in the day. So yeah, you know, back when I was a kid and teenager and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, so you know, after that happens and stuff like that, eventually I think I just say like, I don't know, we go on our honeymoon. Here it is, the honeymoon. We go on our honeymoon. We have a nice old time. We go to some, I guess, hotel or whatever. I know we're getting there. We go to some nice big 5-star hotel, and like, I don't know, at Hawaii or something. I don't know, at Hawaii or whatever. Then we have a nice, beautiful time. Oh, bike riding. Or is this a bike riding? That better not be my bike. It's not. Okay, that ain't my bike. Yeah, that ain't my bike. Okay, this is some kid riding this bike. He surely is right now. He should consider, is that a kid? I don't know, it don't matter. I really think he should consider the kind of bikes he get. Because he has a rim brakes bike. So yeah. He need to put that helmet on. Put on your helmet! Hopefully he heard me. I don't think so. Yeah, he need to put on his helmet. People at church be always complaining to me to put on my helmet. I sure don't. They even gave me a helmet that I ain't even wearing. I hope that kid put on his helmet. Even if it isn't kid, just put on your helmet, okay? I just pray everything go around for me. Anyway, so we're in our hotel. We have a nice, beautiful time. I think of us traveling the world in our honeymoon. Like, I don't know. Like, oh yeah, I'm still the store manager, by the way, / the district corporate manager and stuff like that, by the way. I guess she quits her job. She quits her job or whatever as a florist or baker or something like that. That's what I'm envisioning. I meet like 3rd grade / teen Ray Marco. Oh my God, somebody's coming. Hold up, and she's smoking in front of her dog. Animal cruelty. I need to call PETA on her. All right, she's far enough. So now we traveling together. She quit her job. I'm still the store's corporate manager or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm being paid good money. Yeah, I'm being paid good money. And then she quit her job. We're in our honeymoon. We're having our little this other kid need to put on his helmet. I should yell at this kid as well. So yeah, I'm over here. Let's see. Yeah. She quit her job and stuff like. We on our honeymoon. We traveling together. We go to like Hawaii and stuff like that. We have a nice, beautiful time and stuff like that. Nice, beautiful time. So then nice, beautiful time. What else? We going to London. We going to Japan. We just experiencing life together. We flying planes together. We're hugging. We're cuddling and stuff like that. So yeah, Ray is 21, by the way, 22, 21, okay? Both of us were the same age as well. So yeah, I might as well shift into like 14-year-old me. So 14-year-old me at this time, I even say, 16-year-old me, I'll say that. 16-year-old me, I'm imagining, she's still a Latina girl, by the way. Yeah, that's how I imagine how I think it is. But at this point, any race doesn't matter. Yeah, any race doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get too much into physical because this is the dream life. Anyway, so we going to a whole bunch of places and stuff like that. Going to security just fine. Nice. What's the word? First class flights and all that stuff. What airline we fly? Obviously, I don't know, but whatever's the most popular airline. I'm paying big money and stuff like that. I'm paying for everything. She don't gotta pay a dime and stuff like that. And then after we come home, back to America, how was y'all honeymoon and stuff like that? Oh, it was nice and stuff like that. And then eventually, we have a house, a nice big house. I'm driving. I'm doing all the driving. I don't know what kind of car I have. Point is, I have a family car. Something on my phone screen. I have a family car. Enough to have I'm thinking probably like an SUV or something like that. An SUV car. So yeah, that can hold a lot of people and stuff like that. So now we have a nice big house. The landlord or whatever, the property owner or whatever, he shows us the house and stuff like that. We're so happy and stuff like that. And then he gives me the key and stuff like that. He dropped the key in my house. Pleasure doing business with you and stuff like that. And then I'm able to pay the mortgage / rent or whatever on time, all the time. I still have a whole bunch of money as a store corporate manager or whatever. Eventually, so now we have a house. I'll say, like, I don't know, probably like maybe in a different state. Nah, I'm probably not in a different state, but we're close enough to my my childhood family, our families, both me and my wife. We're close to our family and stuff like that, and yeah, we're close enough, or whatever. I would just say, like for an example, let's use Chicago for an example, since that's where most of my childhood. That's where I actually. Let's just say, like, I live, like, I don't know, the north side of Chicago, and my family, they're still, like, in the, I don't know, like the Beverly Hills of Chicago, south side Beverly Hills of Chicago. That's what I'm imagining. So that's like our house. So we have our house and stuff like that. Nice little house. We decorate and stuff like that. These bees gotta stop. They get on my nerves. And I don't get stung by a bee in this reality at all. So yeah, I'll just probably keep talking when this lady come. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're in our house and stuff like that. Nice big old house in the north, in the nice north side. We're not dealing with racism at all, by the way. No racism at all. So now I'm gonna have this big old house and stuff like that. Big old house and stuff like. It's really nice house, by the way. Top security and everything. So now I'm over here at the shit. I can't think. I mean, I'm gonna have to stop this lady coming by. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we got this nice big house. So now she's quitting her job. My store manager, this corporate, they come out and have. Now let's just say one day I go to my store job and stuff like that. He's like, "Hey Marco, we really appreciate how well you working and everything. As you're really good for our store. So we're gonna how would you like to be at like the corporate, like higher corporate level of the company?" I'm like that. Yes, I would love that and stuff like that. So now I've been promoted to corporate level or whatever, like high, where I can start making decisions and signing papers and stuff like that. So now I'm working in a skyscraper, a high-rise skyscraper, making, I don't know how much. I'm thinking like a lot of money. Probably millionaire. So yeah, I'm working at the desk and stuff like that, signing papers and stuff like that, helping the company out and stuff like that, make more money and stuff like that. I'm making big money. I'm wearing suits every single day and stuff like that. And then she's while I'm at work and stuff like that, my wife, who's still a virgin, I'm a virgin still. My wife, she's a stay-at-home wife right now. She brings her besties over, who is also Christian, who's also real cool and stuff like that. No matter the race and stuff like that, no culture, no, this is the perfect life I dreamed of, okay, as a kid. So yeah, my wife, while I'm at work, working real hard and stuff like that, working real hard, making money for the company, and I'm making big bucks and stuff like that, working 40 hours a week and stuff like that. The weekends off, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm just working real hard. While my wife at home, she's bringing her besties over and stuff like that. And I guess the conversation my wife be having is, you plan on having any children and stuff like that? Hey girl, you like it and stuff like that. And then occasionally her mother comes over and stuff like that. Her parents come over and stuff like that. And then one time, let's just say one of these days, I have a pretty bad day at work. I have a pretty stressful day at work where I was filled up to the brim or whatever. So then I come home, honey, I'm home. That's the perfect line. Honey, I'm home. So now she's like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, sweetie, baby, and stuff like that. Oh, I just had a really stressful day at work. Now come here. Why don't I give you a massage, okay? So I'm getting there. Let me give you a massage and stuff like that. So then I'm not gonna tell you how the dream sex life. No, I'm not telling you that. That's personal, because I can still somewhat get that. So yeah, as long as I keep up with myself. So yeah, I'm over here like, oh man, I'm stressed. It's okay. She cooked me dinner and stuff like that. And by the way, she is packing my lunch every single day. So yeah, my wife is not making any money though. I'm paying all the bills, and she's just having fun with her friends and stuff like that. Her friends are all her friends, all my wife's girlfriends and stuff like that. They have children, okay? They all have children. They already have married and stuff like that. It's just moms hanging together. What's she wearing? I guess she's wearing housewife stuff, an apron and stuff like that. All three of my mothers now, they hate that. They hate the fact that I want a housewife, and I don't want her wearing an apron, but I don't know. Anyway, so she over here having her besties and stuff like that, her girl besties like that. She's bringing their children, her girl best friends and stuff like that, bringing their children over and stuff like that. She's playing auntie and stuff like that, and then occasionally, blah blah blah, all that and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm coming home and stuff like that, real stressed out from work and stuff like that. Her girl best friends and leave and stuff like that. Oh, it's okay, baby, give me a hug. So let's just say I shed a tear a little bit, and she's fully supports my emotions and stuff like that. She fully supports my emotions. Let it out, sweetie. I let it out and stuff like that. She does not judge me. She does not see me less of a man. And then, yeah, it gets me going and stuff like that. I feel great. And then eventually we both cuddle in the bed. The next thing you know, here we go. Here it's starting to get spicy now. We start cuddling in the bed and stuff like that. We start kissing in the bed and stuff like that. Kissing in the bed, like we're reminiscing our days when we were young, when we used to come over each other's houses cuddling and stuff like that when we were kids and stuff like that, way back in 4th, 5th grade and stuff like that. We're reminiscing those days and stuff like that. We're looking at all our memories. We were kissing in the bed and stuff like that. We're cuddling. Eventually, things start to get a little what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm trying to say. Things are starting to get exciting now. Next thing you know, I guess we both somehow say we're both ready, and then she's ready and stuff like that, and I'm ready too, I guess. And then there you go. We have a nice little sex or whatever. We both lose our virginities and stuff like that. Do I imagine, knowing, finishing in her, making her pregnant? I don't really know, because at the time I didn't really somewhat understand. No, I don't know. We both in the mood. It's the sex is very, very emotional, like beautiful sex. That's how I'm imagining it. We're doing our thing or whatever. I'm not imagining going crazy or whatever. That's not what I'm imagining. But I'm just imagining something really beautiful and stuff like that. And then eventually, we go on, and I guess we wake up the next morning. I guess we both shower together, but no sex. We shower together and stuff like that. Then she kissed me she have breakfast ready and stuff like that for me and everything. For the record, yes, I did finish in her in this, because I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, whatever. I didn't know how that works. So I do finish in her, so which means eventually she's gonna get pregnant. So now, breakfast is ready and stuff like that. So she cooks dinner and stuff like that while I do have my little workout and stuff like that. And the next, once food is ready, I'm eating and stuff like that. I might have to speed up the story. I'm eating stuff like that. She give me a kiss on the lips. That's right, a nice little long kiss. And then we're reminiscing of what happened last night. Whatever. We flirting with each other now. We're now flirting with each other now. So that she sent me off to work with my lunch or whatever. So now she's going. Now all that happening, and then I guess when I come back from work, I was working stuff like that. The night, honey, I'm home. I'm coming back from work from a nice day at work and stuff like that as a corporate sales associate. I don't know what the heck I am, but I'm making big money in this company. I'm pretty much a millionaire. Whatever the store. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking Jewel Osco maybe. I don't know. This is imaginary, okay? So now I'm over here, and I don't need no notes because this is all from the heart, from what I used to thought. So yeah. So I guess a few days passed or whatever. Honey, I'm home. I guess we both feeling it. It's been a while since we last did it. I can't believe we did that and stuff like that. No. This is how it worked first. So then because of that, I'm telling my childhood father, hey, I did it. I had sex with my wife. I'm like, oh, you did, son? Was everything good? You were real gentle with her? Yeah, everything. This B, we were real gentle with each other. We love it. It was nice. Dad. Stuff like that. Oh, I'm real proud of you, son, and everything. Real proud of you, son. Make sure you take care of her and stuff. You got this, son. It was like, blah, 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 this and stuff like that. And then I guess maybe I don't know, a month later, because she's pregnant and everything, a B, because she's a 1 month pregnant now, she's starting to have her little feelings or whatever with her stomach or whatever. She's gonna get horny and stuff like that. So now I'm coming home from work, we're fucking every single day now. Now things are starting to get a little raunchy now. I'm not imagining no freaky junk. Just classic, P2V, yeah, not nothing, and that, oh yeah, and no pornography at all. I never watched pornography in this reality as well, in this dream life. I've never seen pornography, never knew it existed and everything. That's the dream life. So yeah, just classic, beautiful, perfect sex. Now we're getting freaky with each other. I don't see us slapping, no bondage and all that junk, none of that junk. Okay, just classic freaky sex. Okay. Classic, traditional, the way God designed it. Okay, so now we're eventually, a few months later, she's pregnant, and we go to the doctor and she's pregnant and stuff like that. And then we're keeping the secret from our families and stuff like that. And one of these days, I guess one of these days in church and stuff like that, because we're still going to church every single Sunday, by the way. Praising God, we're both dancing and stuff like that, slaying in the spirit, classic and all that stuff. Classic black church stuff, okay, behavior, operations. So eventually, I guess, we all go to a family gathering and stuff like that, and then once we trying to keep it secret, and he's like, is your stomach big? Eventually, I think her mom is gonna realize, my mother-in-law, she's gonna realize that, your stomach feels, are you pregnant? And then I was like, oh, here we go. So now we make family, we have an announcement. We're pregnant. And then the family, they congratulate us and stuff like that. Now both my child parents, they're going to be real happy. They're about to be grandparents and stuff like that. And then her parents going to be happy congratulating us and everything. That we're about to have they're about to become grandparents and stuff like that. The perfect life and everything. Fast forward 9 months later, I'm at work and stuff like that. I'm at work, I'm doing overtime and stuff like that. And she's in the hospital and stuff like that. No, she's at home. She's real pregnant and stuff like that. Real pregnant. I'm making sure I'm taking care of her. I'm paying no problems at all at work. I'm paying the bills and working overtime because, baby and stuff like that. I'm explaining to my dad how my childhood father, both my parents, as a matter of fact, I'm scared and stuff like that. I know you got the son, stuff like that. So now 9 months later, I'm at work. I'm doing overtime because I really need the money and stuff like that. But it's real busy that day. My wife, her water breaks. I'm getting a phone call. My water broke. I'm like, oh shoot. In this reality, I'm not swearing at all. I don't ever swear ever in my life, or at least not on purpose. So yeah. I'm like, oh shoot. I need to go. My wife is in labor now. All right, go ahead. And then my manager or whatever, he's like, oh no, go ahead. Go take care and stuff like that. And I make it in time. I drive her to the hospital, stuff like that, and we're in the birthing room and stuff like the pregnancy room. So I push and all that stuff. And then I guess my parents, they come and stuff like that. Her parents come and stuff like that. I gotta sneeze. Yeah. Thank you, whoever blessed me. So yeah, anyway, so push and stuff like that, help encourage her and stuff like that. Baby come and stuff like that. We're both crying. I'm crying. I'm now a father and stuff like that. Both my parents, they're crying and stuff like that because they're in the room. Oh, I gotta sneeze. So yeah, I'll just pollen nearby. It's summer now. So yeah, now I'm a father and stuff like that. Every single time I'm taking, let's say like a few months later, I finally, I've been missing out on church. I've been missing out on church because I'm like a month or two, because I'm taking care of my child, my newborn baby and stuff like that. And it's a baby boy, by the way, first. So no, and then when I finally head to church and stuff like that, in this reality, my childhood pastor, he would have a new church, a new location. It's a big church. Now he's I don't want to say mega level church, but he's known. The pastor is really known and stuff like that. My childhood father he's highly involved, serving the childhood pastor as well. We're highly involved. Now I come in with my nice old car, my nice old suit, and my wife, she come on down, stuff like that. Here and now, this is where I start to get physical now. Okay, get into the physical form. She's real pretty. As far as race, I'm imagining her being either white or Latina. That's what I'm thinking, either white or Latina. That's what I'm imagining at 14 some years old. I'm imagining I have my hair on. Hold up, I have my nice old hair and stuff like that. I don't know what kind of hair I'm gonna have. No, I have a nice little. Hold up for a second. All right, so yeah, I have my nice old hair, nice short fade or whatever. Not a taper for it, but I have a nice, I don't know, I have my little goatee and stuff like that. I'm looking fresh as ever. Am I wearing glasses? I don't think I'm wearing glasses in this reality, in this dream life. But I'm coming out. I'm having my nice old gum. I'm smelling. I have all kinds of cologne. I don't know. I have some real dapered up suit and whatever. I come out. And I'm buffed too at this point now. I have my body on and stuff like that. I come out. I grab the baby's cart and stuff like that. No problem at all. I come walking to have my nice little walk, whatever. Wife, she's next to me and stuff like that. Her nice old dress or whatever. Nice old dress or whatever. We walk to us. Oh, hey Ray. Hey Ray. Oh, this is your baby. Oh, and stuff like that. Oh, now everybody loving my baby and stuff like that. My newborn baby, and everybody they picking up my baby, and me and wife, we just sitting back enjoying we just sitting back with each other. Her hand on my chest and stuff like that. Enjoying the view. Enjoying how everybody's so loving our baby and stuff like that. Her parents are still serving at the church and stuff like that. We just having a day and stuff like that. And now I'm looking at the new cameraman at the time. Hey, I used to do camera at this church all the time, stuff like that. Oh, okay, I see. Make sure you do this stuff like that. And the child pastor has absolutely no problem. And then the new cameraman, the new camera guy, he's oh, okay, and stuff like that. Congratulations on becoming a father. And so I imagine him being young and stuff like that. I think I will say I'm probably in my 30s by now. Maybe like 25-ish. I'm 24 now. Fuck. 25-ish or whatever. I'll say like 25, 27-ish or whatever. I'm coming in this church looking real dappered up. She real pretty. Have her all stuff or whatever. I don't know. And then we have a church day and stuff like that. And then, eventually, I'll say like a year or two later, the second child comes. But we're more prepared and stuff like that. The second child is a female. That's right. It's a female. First I have a son, and then a female, and then a son, then a daughter. And now we over here, now the wife have somebody can relate to and stuff like that. Now she can raise a daughter. She's happy, teaching her. Let's say I'm going to fast forward a few more years and stuff like that. Rinse and repeat. I have my nice, good store job and stuff like that. I'm not the CEO. I won't be. I'm gonna keep that job. That's my career. This corporate level job, making all these money, corporate high-rise skyscraper building and stuff like that. So now I'm over here, perfect life. We have a nice big house. The rooms are starting to be set up and everything. I'm raising my children. I remember we both sending off our first child to school and stuff like that. He's going to kindergarten. He's going to kindergarten. Both me and I'm tearing a little, but my wife, she's tearing up a whole lot. She's crying because we're sending our child. That's how it be. We're sending our child to school now. Now they growing up and stuff like that. Third child come along and stuff like that. But rinse and repeat. Next, around the seventh child. Yes, that's right. Seventh child. Around the seventh child, I will say my children start to act up and stuff like that. I think I'm aged like 30, late 30s, something like that at this time. I guess my children, my oldest son is in high school now. I'll say he's like a senior in high school, and then he has his younger he has this younger brother. He does everything. I'm imagining him kind of picking on his younger brother though. I don't know why. I don't know. My son, he's guiding and think of like Greg and what's his name? Greg and I'm not trying to see my job right now. Leave me alone. I'm seeing they truck or whatever. Anyway, so let's see. Shit, I don't remember. 45 minutes. Maybe it's a good thing this is like an hour long because this is the dream life I envision. So now think of what's his name? Roderick and Greg. Think of like the brother doer like that. I'm supporting my son, whatever it is he gonna do and stuff like that. I'm supporting my daughter and stuff like that. I'm raising my son to be, he's working at the store where I was working and stuff like that, so he can take my place and stuff like that. Eventually, he's doing really good in school. He's at the football team. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was in the football team too. I was, well, in this case soccer, since Latino school, whatever, Latin school. But my son, me and my son, my oldest son, we playing football a lot and stuff like that. As I'm raising my sons, we're playing football. As I'm raising my daughters, we're playing daddy-daughter dates and stuff like that. Me and wife, we loving each other, perfect life. We're going to church and stuff like that. Just like it was back in yesteryear, going to a bunch of family restaurants and stuff like that. I'm taking my children to Old Country Buffet and Chuck E. Cheese every single week. That's right. McDonald's play that a lot. I'm giving them a whole bunch of game consoles and stuff like that. Man, this is a perfect life. Every single summer vacation, we're going to, I don't know, I guess we're driving, or I'm driving everything. And just beep, get away from me. All right, so yeah, we go on family vacations, my own family and stuff like that. I don't know where we're going, but we're traveling all across the world and stuff like that. And then eventually my son, he likes a girl. He's taking the girl in school and stuff like that. I'm helping all my boys get the right female, stuff like that. Their girlfriends are going to be virgins too, because my sons are virgins too. I'm kind of imagining my oldest son sleeping around a little. So I'm imagining my children getting in a little trouble, especially my oldest son. So yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about that. So anyways, I don't know, nothing drugs related and whatever. I'm kind of imagining my son kind of sleeping with his girlfriends and stuff like that. Before marriage, fornication, yes. And I'm coaching my son, you shouldn't be doing this and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess my son would say, okay, father, and stuff like that. I don't know. Now he's doing right. I'm teaching my son how to be a man. All of my sons are men. And then my last child, probably child number 8, is gonna be the baby of the family. It's gonna be a girl. I'm in my 40s now. My wife is in her 40s. She do one last pregnancy since she's in her 40s. So I guess that'll be the worst one since she's in her 40s now. So I'm in my 40s. We're both the same age and stuff like that. We're still around the same age. We're living life and stuff like that. Next year, my oldest son, he's going to college. I'm sending all of my children to college and stuff like that. Beautiful. I was there for my children. My daughters, they found good men. My sons, they found good girls and stuff like that. Good wives and stuff like that. I'm teaching them, I'm coaching them about their lives and everything. Whenever you need me, son, we both me and my wife are crying because we're in our 40s now. Crying, because we're sending, I'm gonna say 50s now. We're sending our children off to college and stuff like that. I'm paying for everything still. I'm still making big money and stuff like that. I'm like the head. I'm like really high in the company now, in this store corporate or something like that. My son, he's I don't know. He's repeating my steps as well, since I did the same thing. He's repeating my steps. He's a store manager by, I don't know, 20, 30 something years old and stuff like that. I don't know. My children, they're all growing up and stuff like that. They're going to college and stuff like that. I imagine my children's lives perfect. They're all high school sweethearts and stuff like that. And then once my last child would be like, that's a bird. My last child would probably, who's a baby girl, she probably, I don't know, like 5 years old. You know, I'm in my 50s, me and my wife are in our 50s and stuff like that. Oh man, that child should be like 10 years old and stuff like that. I don't know, at least 10 years old by now. We're raising the child. Next, you know, when the last final, my children my oldest children, my oldest son, my oldest daughter, my second oldest son and daughter, they're having children now. Now we're grandparents now. Now I'm crying and I'm repeat going to their weddings and stuff like that, nice and stuff like that. My mom and dad, my parents, they love me so much. They supported me. They love me. They showed me the way and stuff like that. Their parents like each other. My children's my children's partners parents love each other. You know, nice, perfect, and stuff like that. And then eventually, my parents die. This is the part. I am emotional. I'm imagining myself emotional. Eventually, well, my grandparents already died in this scenario. So yeah. No. In my 40s, both my grandparents died. Man, they'd be nearly 80-something years old, I think. How old was my grandfather when he died in 2009? I was 10-ish. No, I was not. No, yeah, I was 10. So that means he had to be in his 60s. No. If he died in his 50s, I'm gonna have to ask my biological mother when he died. What age was he? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask her. Anyways, and by the way, well, never mind. I'm still with childhood parents, childhood family. So yeah, I don't know how much space I'm gonna have after recording this because I need to record another video. So yeah, let's see. You know, my grandparents, they died in their 40s. I am emotional. My parents are emotional, but now they're old and stuff like that. But my parents are great grandchildren and stuff like that since I'm in my 40s, or something like that. They're in their old age and stuff like that. So now I'm in my 50s. I'm in my 50s. My parents, they're aging. They're old now. 56. So they're in their 70s now. Eventually, the father dies. Now I'm sending, and oh yeah, each child I have, whenever we was doing our honeymoons, because I want me and wife to spend time together, I'm sending all my children to my grandparents' house. Since that happened to me in real life, for real. So while me and my wife can do our freaky business and stuff like that, they're sending them over to our into my parents' house and stuff like that. Occasionally my in-laws and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. So you know, eventually later on, I'm aging. I'm in my late 50s and stuff like that. That's when my parents die now. So first my childhood father dies. I'm real emotional, stuff like that. My wife, she's emotional. She supported me at losing your father. I'm sorry. And every single time, family emergency and stuff like that, my jobs, they were fully supported and stuff like, fully supportive to me and stuff like that. So yeah, now my housewife, she's a housewife this entire time for all these years, from 20 to like 50s or something like that. So yeah, my parents died. Then eventually her parents died. I'm feeling for her and stuff like that. My children, their grandparents, my parents' funeral, you know, they're crying, they're real emotional, you know, stuff like that, blah blah blah. Eventually I'm aging now. Me and my wife were aging now. None of us, both me and my wife, we don't have our parents no more. They're both gone. They passed on. Now I'm old. We're both in our 70s now. We're both in our 70s. I finally retired at the company. Before, my wife, she did have a bit of a business in her 50s. She had like a bakery or florist business, and she just passed the company down to her daughter, stuff like that. I retired. Eventually, my original job, they give me a nice goodwill off in my 70s. So thanks for working with the company for the last 50 years. I've been working at this corporate company. My wife, she worked at her company, her own company. She's the CEO of her company in her 50s and whatever. She's a bakery or florist business or fashion stuff or whatever, or I don't know, one of those feminine things or whatever. She retired. She passed the company off to her best friend or something like that. I passed my position to my son, who's now in his 30s or something like that. Well, maybe late 30s or 40s since I'm in my 70s now. I don't know. The math is all messed up, but you know the picture I'm trying to make. So yeah, I'm seeing my job truck again, and it's the same driver. Do not tell me that's one of that coworker. That better not be him. That better not be him up in there. That's torture right now. Today's my off day. Come on, leave me alone. So yeah, now 61%. Now, I'm old and stuff like that. I retired. Now, we're both grandparents. Me and my wife. My son, he took my place in the company I worked in, and my wife's bestie took her place in the company. We both retired of our companies. We have a nice, good retirement money and stuff like that. We're still basically millionaires and stuff like that. We have a nice, big house. Are we in the same house? I'm gonna say yes. We lived in the same house all these years. I'm gonna say we probably moved states by time, I don't know, and settled and stuff like that. I don't know. Since I'm thinking, yes, we had to relocate from Chicago. So I don't know what state I'm in. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Florida or California. I don't know. Maybe, no, because I didn't want to stay in California because of the volcano. I don't know. Where am I living? I don't know where I'm living. I'm thinking somewhere in Florida. Either Florida or Los Angeles, California. That's what I'm thinking. Where we settle at. So yeah, eventually my children, they doing real great in their lives. Their partners are really nice and stuff like that. We've been to all 8 of our children's weddings and stuff like that. We all been to funerals. We all emotional, both happy tears and sad tears and stuff like that. We both retired. We're old and stuff like that. Now I'm starting to get sick now. This is the part where I'm starting to get sick now. My children now, I'm going to the hospital a lot. And then because my body's just dying. I'm just getting sick or whatever. Am I fat? I'm not imagining myself fat, but I am imagining, just having the elderly, the elderly look. Not necessarily skinny, but, not necessarily skinny. I'm old, I'm old. I'm in my 70s now. I'm tired and stuff like that. I've retired like 75-ish or something like that. So now I'm living the rest of my life with all the retirement money, which is a crap ton of money. I'm still able to pay all my children's college and all their college debt or whatever, and even mine as well. So yeah, oh man, I'm just well-established man in this life. So yeah, and then I'm going to even all my siblings' funerals and stuff like that. I'm imagining me dying kind of in the middle, since I'm a second child, real life speaking, because I am a second child in real life. I'm kind of dying somewhere around the middle. I'm going to all my siblings' funerals and stuff like that. I am mourning, actually crying at the funerals and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm old. Me and wife, we're just vacationing. We have a little yacht. That's right, we have a yacht. We own a yacht and stuff like that. I am still driving stuff like that, but I have a limo that I'm getting picked on in every single day, from whatever I go to church and stuff like that. Now my childhood pastor, he's no longer serving the church. He's no longer, leading the church now. He's, his son took on the role. So now his son took on the role, by the way, the childhood pastor. So now I'm still going to the church in this whole entire life, I am occasionally giving my own little sermons and everything, hoping, God, shake your head, all that junk. I did all that stuff in this life and all that stuff. So, as far as her family, yes, we go to big family reunions. We go to all big family reunions. No judgments. Everybody love each other and stuff like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then, like I said, I'm old. I'm sickly now. I'm starting to die and stuff like that. No, Father, we don't want you going. Granddad, I don't want you going. And then, great granddad, all that stuff. I'm getting sickly and stuff like that. Why? Because I'm just about to die. I have gray hairs. I am bald in this reality. I'm definitely wearing glasses when I'm elder now. So yeah, am I wearing, being with a cane? No, I don't have a cane or whatever. So yeah. So now eventually I die. This whole entire hour. Eventually I end up dying, but I have a nice good speech. Before I die. And then I believe I say amen as my last word, which I do plan on using amen as my last word when I die, for real though. If it means being quiet and not talking for the rest of whatever else I'm alive, then I'll just do that. If I'm alive, when I'm alive for real, I just want amen being the last word I say in this life. That's all. Since Jesus did it, I want to do it too. And me personally, I just want to do it too. So yeah, there's that part. You know, I die. My wife, she mourns my children more, my grandchildren, my great grandchildren. They mourn at my funeral and stuff like that. And then I'm being passed on to heaven. While I'm enjoying myself in heaven, I meet my grandfather, and I meet my biological parents too. We're all in heaven, nice, beautiful, and stuff like that, which I do still dream of it happening in real life once I die and stuff like that. An hour. Maybe it's a good thing it's not. Hopefully y'all watch the entire thing. I might have to split the parts or whatever. So yeah, I'm in heaven. My children, they're. That's pretty much it. I don't really, but I'm imagining my wife being still baking cookies and making apple pie and stuff like that. While I'm gone, she's being a nice good grandma. Your grandfather was really great and everything. Your great grandfather was really great. So next thing you know, that's pretty much it. Damn. And all my wealth gets passed on to all of my children's and rinse and repeat. So yeah. That's the entire dream life I dreamed of as a kid/teenager. Yep. Too fucking bad it ain't happening at all. I'm far from behind it. Oh my gosh. I don't know what else to say. I'm done. I am done. I might go to Dunkin' Donuts after this and get me a nice coffee. That was my entire story. I don't know what to say. I'm done. Reality definitely slapped me in the face, that's for sure. Sure did. Especially, when my parents starting to get divorced and everything. Yep, I don't know what else to say. This is an hour long. The dream life I envision. So whoever watched, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. That dream is gone. It ain't happening. I have alternate parents, alternate families. Families hate each other because of divorce and everything. My parents not doing what they were supposed to. I'm not going to talk much about that. But that was the life I envisioned. That was the dream life. Yep. I don't know what to say. I'm done. That's my entire imagination, the way I thought life was supposed to pan out. And that's it. I guess I could say, eventually we all go to heaven. Everybody go to heaven. No matter what sins we all did, we all in heaven. And we all live happily ever after. In conclusion, that was the life I envisioned. But I'm not there. No high school sweetheart is done. High school is done. I did not have a prom date. So there's that part. I kept moving schools. My childhood parents couldn't get along, so they divorced. My biological parents didn't get along, so they divorced. And now my modern parents are kind of headed in the same direction since they started their relationship through sin. They were supposed to be celibate, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's not me judging them per se, I'm just saying. So now I gotta figure out, try to at least turn all this negativity into power. I know I can do it. I can. Through Jesus Christ, I can do anything. All things are possible with Jesus Christ. With man, nothing is possible. With Jesus Christ, all things are possible. So I'm gonna find a way to at least replicate it one way or another. Even if it means, no high school sweetheart. Even if it means me lowering my standards for, the virginity standard, for an example. As long as she wasn't a whore, so. Otherwise, thanks for watching. So thank you so much for watching. This was long. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.